Hello my loves, welcome back to Lavender and welcome back to the Transform Your Life series. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are new, we are doing a series where I'm posting every single Wednesday, helping us transform our lives in 2025. So we're going to transform our lives in all the areas. Here's a preview of the video topics that we have planned. Last week we covered life design, so how to design a life you love. And then today we are going to plan our 2025 goals. So after you've envisioned the big picture dream life, it's time to look at, okay, what is next year going to be about? What is my theme? What are my goals? How am I going to actually execute and get this done and take my life one big step closer to my dreams? The series is inspired by our Artist of Life workbook. This is a guided journal that I created to help us create our most intentional and successful year. And I've been putting out this workbook since 2017. So this is the 9th edition of the workbook. People love it. I love it. I use it every single year. So you can check it out at shop.lavender.com to learn more. I'm also super excited to announce that we just opened enrollment for our mastermind program. So if you want to go deeper with your goals, if you want to do it with other people, connect with others, keep each other accountable, this is the program for you. So our masterminds is essentially a higher tier in our Dream Life Club membership. So if you join the masterminds, you get everything in the Dream Life Club, like our live events, journal prompts, everything. And you get matched with a group of 5 to 6 people to work on your goals together throughout the quarter. So this is for keeping each other accountable, doing weekly reflections, monthly meetings. I'll be there guiding you through events and stuff too. So it's really fun. It's a really great way to go deeper and make sure that you are focused on your goals and you make some new friends along the way. So if you are interested, spots are limited and we're closing enrollment December 20th. So enrollment is for the Q1 masterminds. This year, I think we're just gonna do 1 quarter of masterminds. So January to March, just to make it really impactful and really give you a great start to your new year. So if you're interested, I have the link down below for you to check it out. Now let's plan our 2025 goals. So just like all the videos in the series, we have a free Notion template that you can download and journal along with us, or you can just do this in your own notebook. The first prompt, what is my theme for 2025? So your theme is your intention that you're setting for the year. It's kind of like the overarching theme, feeling, or energy that you want to bring to your new year. Like, what do you want 2025 to be about? It could be a word or it could be a phrase. Take some time to think about what you need or what you want to give yourself in the new year. Some examples of themes could be joy, confidence, bold, courage, self-love, adventure, new experiences, change. There's so much that your year could be about, but just think about what you want to manifest. What energy do you want to invite into this year? So if you've decided on your theme, I'd love to know what it is. Comment down below. What is your theme for 2025? I'm still thinking about what my theme for next year could be, but one word that came to me was heart. Like, I want next year to be about following my heart, doing what I feel driven by internally, and doing things that fill my heart, fill my soul, that make me feel like I'm coming back to myself and coming home in a way. So yeah, I think that might be my theme, but I'm still thinking about, I'm considering the options right now. Prompt number 2, what can I do to embody my theme this year? So this is just making your theme practical. Looking at your theme, what are the ways that you can live out your theme or kind of make it real in 2025? Like, what are the activities you can do? What can you plan for? What new habits do you want to create? Start thinking about how to make it real. Prompt number 3, I love this one. What would make 2025 my best year yet? So this is one of the relatively newer prompts in our Artist of Life workbook, and I love it so much because it gives you permission to dream big. And it really gets you thinking, what would make this year my best year yet? Like, what grand things, exciting adventures, what opportunities would come? Like, what facets would make this my best year. And so it allows you to kind of invite all the best things, all the best dreams and things that you can imagine into your year. And then the best part about dreaming big is once you are aware of what you want, then you can start to realize, oh, like I can start taking little steps in this direction, or I can prepare enough or do whatever I can do for this to happen, or so that I'm ready when this opportunity lands on my lap. Number 4, start to brainstorm goals for all areas of your life. So reflect on all the different areas of your life and start to brainstorm, what are the different goals I have in these areas? So this is what the workbook does really well, because we guide you through different areas of your life and help you brainstorm, what do you want to change or evolve in these areas? So we go into areas like your health, your relationships, career, personal growth, money, creativity, spirituality, home, and it's essentially a way to look in these areas that you would often forget about, right? Sometimes we just focus on maybe career goals or like health goals maybe, but I think oftentimes we forget to look at life as a whole. Like you might not be setting relationship goals or maybe like spiritual goals or home goals, and then you end up going through the year and then your home is a mess and you're feeling cluttered, and like all these things are a part of your life, and so they have to be acknowledged even though they're not prioritized. Like it's okay to like not prioritize certain areas of your life and prioritize other areas of your life, because it's up to us where we want to focus our time and energy. But it's a good thing at least once a year to kind of assess all the areas and really ask yourself, do I want to focus on this? What do I want to change? What do I want to evolve? And what can I do to make like a little improvement in this area this year? So take time to look at all areas and what goals you might have. All right, number 5, it is time to set our 2025 main goals. So what are your main goals for 2025? This is the step where you look at everything that you kind of brainstormed and wrote before, and then you boil it down to maybe 3 to 5 main goals for the year. And this is also a layout that I love in the workbook because it helps you see your main goals as well as your why for each goal and your how. So when you are done choosing your 3 to 5 top main goals for the year, you want to also, for each goal, like write down why this goal is important to you. Why does it matter? Is it taking you a step closer to your dream life? Is it something that you've been wanting to change for a long time? Like what is your why? Because your why is what motivates you. And then the how is where you kind of start to ask, how can I start to bring this to reality? You start to brainstorm the little steps, like big or small, that might get you closer to kind of executing or realizing that goal. And the reason why it's important to do that now is because sometimes we set goals and then we don't even think about how to do it. And then we just keep them on a page and that's it, right? So I'm trying to guide us to like have the dream, clarify the dream first, and then start moving, start taking action so that you kind of build some momentum to get the ball rolling so that you're actually taking steps towards your dreams. All right, prompt number 6, and this is because I love to break things down further and further, is what is my one most important goal for 2025? So although you know your 3 to 5 main goals, there's probably one goal that is the most important. And when I say most important, that is up to you to decide and gauge what makes it important. It could be you ask yourself, okay, which of these goals would be most impactful? Like if I were to achieve this goal, it would change my life in a very huge positive way. Or you can look at, okay, which goal, if I were to complete it, would make the biggest difference in my life 10 years down the line. Some goals are like short term, they make some sort of difference, or they're like a nice to have, but some goals, like if you were to achieve them, literally can change your life. It's like a huge like milestone or a huge pivot. So look at your goals that way, because that's how you prioritize what is the most important goal that you should be focusing on. Oftentimes those important goals are the ones that we procrastinate on. So it's good to like recognize, okay, this is important and I know it's big, I know it's scary. I'm probably gonna want to procrastinate and avoid it, but because I wrote it as like my most important goal, I'm gonna make a plan to work towards it. That leads me to my next and final step, which is simply break it down. So with that most important goal that you have identified and prioritized, it is time to start breaking that goal down by the month or by the week, right? What can you do this month? to work towards that goal? What can you do this week? What can you do today? Like, what does the day-to-day or the week-to-week look like if you are taking steps towards that goal? I love breaking things down to the smallest and smallest bits, because once it gets really small, then it becomes more approachable and more actionable. So that's it. It's really not a secret. You just set the goal, break it down, take action. And if the task that you wrote down still feels scary and you find yourself still procrastinating, make it even smaller, make it even easier. Make it as simple as like, okay, I'm gonna turn on my computer and I'm gonna Google something. Make it so simple, so easy that anyone can do it. The goal is to just break things down to the smallest bits until they are no longer scary. And it is possible for every single goal out there. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's goal planning session. Let me know what you think of it down below. And don't forget to check out the other videos in this series. We have 2 that are already posted and we have more coming every single Wednesday. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel and you click that bell to be notified of all my new videos. And again, I want to plug my Artist of Life workbook. Today's video was heavily based on the prompts in the workbook, and the workbook goes even deeper to help you clarify and execute your goals. So you know how I guided you to like break your goals down to the smallest and smallest step? Well, the workbook helps you literally plan and break down what you're gonna do month to month, week to week with your goals. And you do like monthly reviews, quarterly goals, quarterly reviews. And so there's so much planning and reflecting, because if you're not reflecting, then you don't know how you're doing throughout the year. So my goal is to help you stay on track throughout the entire 2025. Like, I don't want us to forget about our goals. I don't want us to fall off. It's okay if you decide mid-year that your goals change. Like, that's perfectly fine. But the goal is to stay aligned as much as possible throughout the year, to not fall off, to not forget your goals, and to not forget that you are here to make each day count and to take each day as an opportunity to work towards your dreams. Because if you are focused and intentional every single day, imagine how far you can go. All right, sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.